right, everyone. Now, the second session of the day comes from David Peña. So, I'm just going to ask him to come up and talk to us about it. So, he's going to talk to us about Mote and the use of Mote for feedback, right? No, class projects. Mostly we use Mote for feedback, right, David?
Hi, good afternoon. Yeah, well, you can use it for both. I mean, for project, for feedbacks, it's very versatile. So, however you would like to use it is okay.
All right, so I'm going to let you do your thing. This is yours, I think.
Yes.
All right,
So,
go ahead.
yes, thank you so much. So, hi everybody. Well, this one's a stash, and I'll really translate this real quick. So, the title of my presentation for you guys is how to capture the voice of your students for class projects with Mote. But as we just previously, discussed, we can use it for feedback, for answers on a quiz, on forums, or however the teacher wants to implement it. So I'm an educator. I'm a freelance educator. I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm the leader of various programs here in the state of Tlaxcala, Mexico. I'm originally from New Jersey, USA, but my family and I moved over here to Mexico a couple of years back, and right now we're in this state called Tlaxcala. I have a master's in online education, particularly like distance learning and English. I speak English, Spanish natively, and a little German. As an educator, I mostly teach or mainly teach English. However, I also teach a little bit of computer science. I'm also part of the Lingo Educator group, the Title Educators, and the NatGeo Educators. As such, I talk and I give webinars and similar things on educational technology, ways that teachers can implement different elements from online sources and resources to their classrooms. So I'm a pretty hands-on guy when it comes to education and technology. So I'm really passionate about that. So let's get with it. Okay, so how to capture the voice of your students with the class project. So,
David,
yes.
sorry to interrupt you. Your microphone is a little bit low, so I don't know if you can either put it closer or check your settings so we can hear you a little bit better.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me check real quick.
Thanks.
Sure. How's that now? Is it better or is it the same?
Sorry.
Is my microphone work? Yeah, is it working or is it still low?
Can you adjust a little more, please?
All right.
Sorry for interruption.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I think I'm having a little bit of a problem here. All right. Doesn't want to recognize the microphone. Oh, okay, so I'll have to scream a little more, I guess, so it can capture then my webcams. Would that be okay?
Oh, better. Thanks.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Okay, so let's see that one. That'll do. All right, so thank you very much. Sorry for that, guys. All right, so table of contents, just really quick, we're going to look at the introduction. Number 2, why is it useful in the classroom? Number 3, getting started with it. 4, integrations. Number 5, pricing. And finally, we'll see an example on slides and how to integrate it on slides. That will be the last part of this presentation. I'm going to show you how it looks like. So number 1, introduction to Mote. Okay, so Mote is a cool extension that allows users to insert audio clips directly from their microphone or headset. It allows you to add short voice notes to web pages, to your Gmail account, to Google Docs, to Google Classroom, the sheets, slides, forms. Most recently, you can even now share these clips by uploading them. You can also have an embed code, and it's also available to share on QR. So it's really easy to integrate, really easy to share as well. Okay. So why is it useful in the classroom? With Mote, you and your students can have a great interaction and especially listen to each other via voice notes. They are easy to insert and share. It's especially useful for students who are mostly shy in your class, or they normally don't talk or participate. This is a good way to actually listen to what they have to say, get them participating, have some feedback from them, listen to their answers, or listen to pronunciation. All of this comes into play with this extension. So there are multiple ways that you can use Mote on your classes, of course, to make them more fun, more engaging, and friendly for all sorts of students that you have in your classroom. All right. In this particular case, I am focusing more on the Chrome integration side. So if you are using Chrome, this is going to work very well for you. For those of you who are using the iOS, there's also the app available, so you can take a look at that as well. There's also some, I believe there's an app for the Apple Store, the iOS Store, so go ahead, take a look at that as well. Also, there's a STEM mode. For those of you who are STEM teachers or math or engineering, you can also enable this. And what it allows you to do is to show, you can actually just, you can use this specifically with transcripts when you're speaking maybe some sort of equation or special number or something similar. That can be translated directly into the formula mode so that your students can understand, like, visually what you're saying. Like I said, especially for STEM teachers and similar. Number 3, getting started. So as I mentioned before, this is mostly from a Chrome setup viewpoint. So how do we get started? Well, number 1, just log into your Chrome browser with the profile that you want Mote to be installed in. You can click on the link, which is there on blue, or you guys can get a copy of these slides and insert them. Just check them out. They'll have the hyperlinks inside. Install the extension, all right? Set up your account and enable, or just, click on the pin icon on your Google Chrome extensions area on the bar, and there you go, okay? You can also go online afterwards and see something you like. You can spot a web page, click on it, make sure it's enabled, and you can insert your voice note. All right? There should be a little icon like the one on the left here that says, you can record. You have your 3 buttons: the playback, the play button, and also the trash bin. In case you didn't like it, you can redo it. All right. So let's see. Feel free to also ask any questions, post any comments. We'll be answering them gladly for all of you guys. So I see somebody says, can I use it in Jamboard slides? I believe it's a good question. I'm not really sure if you can. Last time I checked it, I don't think they have done it yet, but the Mote team is actually looking into integrating it to Jamboard. However, you can definitely integrate it into slides. I guess Jamboard and slides work kind of similarly in that area, or in that sense. But without a doubt, I'm pretty sure the Mote team is working on how to integrate Mote into Jamboard as well. Maybe this year, maybe next year, we'll see. Let's see. Okay, so far, where is it compatible? Well, here we have on the blue area, the blue rectangle, we have it with Google Docs. As you can see here, it is easy to integrate Mote there. You can insert it just as a comment, whether you want to have a comment or suggestion. You can, of course, type it, as Google Docs normally and always allows people to insert comments and suggestions, or you can take another step and do it with voice. You can insert your voice feedback, your recording in the comment section, or directly into the document as well. You will see an icon appear once that is integrated there. On the left, we have the green screen. Yes, it is compatible with Google Sheets, same thing. You can integrate a comment, you can integrate into a cell. It's very versatile. Down below in the orange rectangle or square, we have it with Google Classroom. In case you want to post a voice note in the stream section or in a comment, you prefer that to directly tell your student, maybe if it's a comment related to tone of voice or something, Mote can help you with that very well. It's quickly integrated. Once you have it enabled in your Chrome browser, it'll pretty much appear on any web page, and all of these Google tools mentioned previously, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms. So give it a try. It'll quickly appear right there. It'll even work with the Ask a Question feature inside Google Classroom. In the middle, we have the exit ticket template from Forms. As you can see, students can actually insert, both teacher and students can insert their voice notes there as well. This is actually especially good for teachers who are language teachers or coaches or pronunciation coaches, for all of those who teach English as a second language or any other language for that matter. You can ask students, all right, you can post a question and ask the students to pronounce the sentence correctly or to answer to that particular question. And instead of just looking at a typed answer or maybe a picture being uploaded, you can directly listen to your student's voice. You can listen to his or her pronunciation, if they are stuttering, their fluency. You can measure all of that with this extension. Finally, you can also use it in your Gmail account. As you can see there at the bottom, there are many extensions that are available. One of them is Mote. You can quickly insert a 30-second clip in the case of the free version. I'm going to talk a little bit about that next. But yes, you can insert voice notes into your own emails, send them out, see what people think. If you need to send something short, maybe for a radio program or some sort of demo that you have to give, you can give this a try. And you can send your voice clip right there without having to do anything extra. It's really easy to integrate, just a couple of clicks, and there you go. Let me take a look. Okay, so let's see. Is my microphone still working okay? Backstage team, no problem so far? I guess not. Well, let me check real quick. Oh, good. All right, so yeah, feel free to let me know if the volume ever gets low again. All right. So the pricing, let's just take a real quick look at this. So the free version right now, this has been updated. The free plan allows you a 30-second recording limit, and you have up to 20 individual motes per month. Now, this doesn't mean that you have 20 in Gmail, 20 in slides, 20 in forms. No, actually just overall distributed, you have 20 in the free version. So if you are interested, you can give this a try. If you feel that you can actually use this more, then I recommend you take a look at the unlimited plan, which basically gives you 3 minutes, 180 seconds, and you have unlimited motes. You can do as many as you want throughout your Gmail, your Google Docs, your Google Sheets, forms, slides, and so on. So the free version is pretty cool for those of you who have never heard of Mote before or just use it, every once in a while. This will help. But if you're a teacher or somebody who's just, has a lot of classes, a lot of students to work with, or you're just a big fan of this, you can. I recommend you can, take a look at the unlimited plan. There, we'll have the website also up for you, but you can take a look at this. I believe it's $39 a year for the unlimited, or if I'm not mistaken. But you can take a look at the website as well. It'll have all the specifications. And if you are a school administrator or principal, yes, there are also customizable plans in case that you want to buy Mote for all of your teachers. Of course, that information you will have to look directly, you will have to take it up with Mote directly and see their prices and their quotes. Okay, so I'm coming basically to the main part of this explanation, or this presentation, sorry. So example on slide integration. So I'm going to show you how to integrate this on slides more, because that's the example I'm going to give you. But as you can see here, so click on the Mote icon just above the deck, move the window to where you would like it, press the Mote record. You have 30 seconds again in the free version, 180 in the unlimited. Press again to finish, click insert, and that's it. There's also a link as to how to see this on YouTube really quick. Don't worry, as I said before, you can get a copy of the slides and take a look at all the hyperlinks, and don't worry about that. So, how to add a Mote to slides? As you can see there, this should be animated. I believe if it's not, then it's not much of a big deal. But as you can see up in the right part, like on the left side of the comment icon box, you can see that purple circle with the white M. It's really easy. It appears quickly on your Google Slides. Once you open a new slide or an existing deck, this will quickly appear. You can click on that link. It'll prompt you to record. Also, if you're not logged into your account, then just quickly log in so that you can save. Mote actually also helps you keep a record of what you have been recording, and that way you can organize your motes much more efficiently, so they're not all over the place. Mote does have a library, and you can take a look at that into your own accounts, see how it works for you. So, how does this look like? Well, looks like this. This is just an activity that I did with some of my students from university, UEC University. They're fifth and sixth grade students. I'm their English language teacher, so I asked them to have a moment to think about how would they do or go about inserting audios into their own comics. So what I did was I elaborated this activity for them. Um, you can see the instructions. They are to choose from the multiple slides that I gave them. Just choose a couple of the comics that I thought, that they thought would be interesting for them. Now, what I did was I looked for comic book strips that actually had blank speech bubbles. I copied them, inserted them as a background into my Google Slides, and asked the students, all right, this is a comic book strip. We don't know what they're about. You might know the characters, you might not. But the point is, I want you to take a look at the pictures, look at the scenario, and come up with a dialogue and insert them using Mote. Right. There we go. So one of my students had this one from Garfield. All right, I posted it in. Now I'm not sure if let me see. I'm going to probably need some help from backstage because I cannot access the audio. We actually did a test run. We were able to share the audio, but for some reason the audio doesn't seem enabled. Any reason? Can we enable the audio clips?
I think it's if you play it on your end, like your own microphone can pick it up.
All right. Let me see. Let's see if. Okay, so nope, doesn't allow. I guess can I share my screen directly from my Google Slides then, like from my own personal account? Would that be possible? All right. Now, let me see. Okay. Maybe screen share. A Chrome tab. All right. So let's just wait a little bit. Okay, it's loading. All right. So let's listen to what some of my students actually came up with.
The dogs obviously are better than the cats. Why are you telling me, Spaghetti Buddy?
Now, just a quick question: were you guys able to hear that?
Awesome. Yes.
Yes.
It was great.
All right then. Okay, so thank you so much. I'll put myself back on mute so we can enjoy the rest of the slides.
What? What are you telling me, Meatball? Meatball? Do you want to see me hungry? Well, I want to see it, or we better go out to solve it with a fight. What a fight or anything. You know that I'm going to beat you with my big meow. Just sit and listen.
Excuse me? Yes, sir. What do you need? I want the special cheese hamburger with French fries, please. I'm so sorry, sir. In this restaurant, we don't fries. I'm so sorry, sir. In this restaurant, we don't fries. Really? But we have other safe dish, sir. First question. Are we in French? Uh, yes, sir. We are French. I'm disappointed. I came to French to eat the original French fries. What a lousy service. Goodbye.
Hi, do you have ready your order? Yes, I want a tomato spaghetti, please, but without garlic. Yes, I want a Hawaiian pizza, please, without so much salt. No, no, no. Do you know how much calories there is in the pizza or in the spaghetti? I think that is a complete irresponsible of this restaurant to serve us something that doesn't explain us very well. No, no, no. I want a smoked fish, please. Hey, don't cook. I'm just a waitress. I already ran your dishes. Wait a moment. A smoked fish, please. Oh, yes, very well. 3 smoked fish, please. Ah, and a pizza, please.
So there you go. These are some examples from some of my students. That they use their creativity, they use their vocabulary. It's also a good tool to actually measure how much vocabulary your students know. You can take a quick look at that by using an extension like this, and looking at it, listening to what your students have, cooking up in their mind. Finally, let's see. And well, that's all. Thank you so much for staying with us and with this presentation. I don't know if we have any questions or any comments. I will gladly address them right now.
Well, right now
I don't know how are we all on time,
right.
Billy.
We're very short on time, but right now all the comments were like,
Oh,
"This is incredible." I thought it was super funny. To be honest, I was like laughing out loud with the first one,
yeah.
especially. So thank you so much for this because it's a very creative use of Mote, and I really never have thought about it. And some people are saying the same thing too because we have only known Mote to be a medium to leave voice notes for like comments and feedback and instructions, but never really had seen the use of it in this creative way. So thank you very much for sharing, David.
Yes, thank you so much for having me, and best wishes to all you teachers out there.
Thank you.